Thank you all for joining me today in today's daily urgency meeting about resilience. I only offer you no answers, some statements, but mostly new questions for you to consider in your journey that I hope and trust that our journeys have more in common than they are different. And that's okay also. But keeping an open mind and firstly, our respective open hearts to these kind of conversations, I submit to you, is always on the positive side, the yes side, the way we can produce positivity in each day and in each moment. Today's topic, hope differently. Hope, comma, differently. Not to wish, not to plead, not just hoping for something to happen. To hope differently. Meaning this new and now hope is knowing what has already happened. Let me say that again. Hope differently means to reflect on this moment. This new and now hope is in knowing what has already happened. You just haven't walked into it yet. I haven't just walked into my destiny, my fate, my day, my moment. I haven't walked into it yet. You probably haven't walked into it yet knowingly. If you can remember in previous episodes, I mentioned that fate thing, that fate being fixed. It probably sounded fairly morbid and depressing when you first heard that from me, when I said, your fate is fixed. However, when my African elder, Mr. Tamba, told me that a few months ago, that was my impression too. That sounds terrible. But maybe as an automatic response to something you never heard before and something comes across in your memory as, hey, I don't want that to happen. But when he explained it to me as a fate fixed that I cannot change, I automatically went to the negative side and past experiences and projected them forward with this proclamation to me from Mr. Tamba. I did that instead of looking at the bigger picture of this life and new exposure to love, for example. Like him saying my fate is fixed, I could have started with, hey, I am alive. I have breath. I have a heart and mind to observe the thoughts presented to me, created for me, and the presence I become more aware of each day, each moment. And even accepting a fixed fate, I can accept the mission to produce a message and purpose from that same awareness. So hope differently is not a melancholy, soft concern for something better than this moment. No. To hope differently means to state intentionally what you have accepted and observed forward in your fate. And from the positive, yes, and love foundation of your very being and essence. As I said before, that fate fixed thing made me stop, look, and listen beyond my vanity, beyond my arrogance of thinking I knew stuff. That pushed me to look into and see my own courage. Not just define it, see it and activate it. Now that has made me successful with health, harmony, with both heaven and hell to navigate in each day. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Your fate is and has good things about it. Yes, it has bad things about it, quote unquote bad. Yeah, it has ugly things, quote unquote, about it. But so can be your hope, comma, differently. One kind of closing thought on this. Your fate, all the good, all the bad, all the in-between, is fixed. But so is your faith. Your faith fixed only through your persistence of your desire and drive, your commitment, your focus, your attention to how you, not what I have presented to you, how you have defined that for yourself. Now, if you never define it and you amble through life with whatever happens, how the wind blows, how the sun beats down on you, how the rain falls on your head, how your car has a flat tire, how your job lets you go, how your partner betrayed you, it's going to happen. It should not, and I say with that qualifying caveat, it should not affect you and your resilience, your responsibility, your accountability to loving and living this life. Not tomorrow. It never comes. Not yesterday or 20 years ago, which you cannot get back. It's about now. Hoping differently now. I hope differently that somehow that statement to you in these podcasts don't come across as repetitive or just on a what's it called? A track tape. Or what's it called? A script. I don't have any of those. These are all first take statements to you, and not recitations, but remembrances and recollections, and then current presentations of what I have seen, experienced, and produced, good, bad, or indifferent, but I laid out for you for your, hopefully, consumption as nutritional value on resilience. Thank you once again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe, stay present, stay current. It is always 820.